Hey, hi, hello, welcome back to my channel, and hey, what's up if you are new here. In today's video, I'm going to share with you guys some of the things I like to do just to transition into this new season, which is spring. So I'm going to share with you some of the things that I like to do to my house, like my home decor, even with like changing out some of the clothes I wear, things along those lines, and then there's a few other things as well. Let's jump right in. So starting out, some of the things around the house, I do have a couple of like throw pillows that are seasonal that we were using throughout the winter, and now that winter's over, I put those away. The biggest changes I made to our house were really just taking away some of those seasonal pillows. We like to change out our little centerpiece on our dining room table, and then as well as some just like outside decorations. We have a wreath that we like to keep on our front door, so we changed that from a like wintry Christmas one to a more spring-like wreath. Something else I like to change as far as decorations go is this little chalkboard that we have in our kitchen. My husband made it. I like to change it so that it has like a saying or pictures that just go along with the season that we're in. So back in the fall, I think I had it say, "Leaves are falling, coffee is calling," and then I changed it to "Snow is falling, coffee is calling." And then now that it's springtime, I had my husband help me come up with something that went along with the spring theme, but had to do with coffee as well, because it's kind of in our little coffee nook. So he came up with, well, he said, I think at first, "Birds are chirping, the coffee is perking," or something. So I kind of switched it up to "Birds be chirping and my coffee is perking." It didn't turn out exactly how I was hoping. I did do a little sketch beforehand, and as you may or may not know, when you go to do like the final draft or whatever, it doesn't always turn out how you had hoped. But nonetheless, I think it's turned out pretty cute, and I'll probably change it again when we hit the like summertime. Okay, my neighbor is mowing the lawn, so if you can hear that, I apologize. Alright, something else I like to do is just put away things that I won't be using on a regular basis. Like on our coat hanger, I had my winter coat and a couple other jackets that I would reach for. I think it's safe to say now that I can put my winter coat away for good, and then I just left out like 2 or 3 coats that I will reach for now that it's spring. Still a little chilly out, so I still need something that'll give me some warmth, but I also have like a raincoat because this is also a rainy season. And then when it comes to the clothing I'm wearing on a pretty regular basis, I keep all my clothes in my closet other than some of my dresses. I keep them down here in my office closet, but other than that, I keep all my other clothing up in my main closet. Throughout the year, I'm always like sifting through my closet, and if there's things I'm realizing that I'm not wearing on a regular basis, or I'm not really reaching for, or maybe I don't like how it fits me, I like to just go ahead and decide if it's in decent condition, I'll donate it. And if it's something that I haven't really worn and I think I could sell it, I will do that as well. So I have bins labeled for donate and sell. So I do a pretty good job of that throughout the year, but specifically during this season change, I just went through my closet again, just kind of went through all of my tops, all of my jeans. It helps for me to reorganize my closet in a little bit, and then that way I'm kind of forced to look at everything I have. And then also going through like socks, pajamas, all those other things that I kind of tend to look over. A lot of times I find myself leaning towards wanting to wear the same pieces or the same types of pieces, and that just really helps me filter out the things that I'm no longer making use of. Some other things I've done that I'm not including like footage of in this video is like going through shoes throughout the winter. If there were shoes that I never really reached for, that kind of tells me that I can probably either donate them or sell them when winter comes around again. And then just going through things for the new season like sandals, all those other shoes that I'll hopefully be wearing for this upcoming season. And then last but not least, you guys, this is something I think is important to talk about because it does go along with spring cleaning in a way. I just want to talk about clearing out your news feed, being more intentional and more, I guess, picky about the people that you are choosing to follow, and whether that be on Facebook, people that you're like personally, that you know personally, and also people that you follow on Instagram or on YouTube, people that have a large following that you don't necessarily know personally, but you have invested time in watching them and supporting them. Something I realized lately is that I was obsessing over certain people that I was following, mainly on Instagram and YouTube. I found myself like just waiting for them to post. Every time I saw that they posted something, I was like so quick to go click and watch it. It got to a point, it just seemed really unhealthy for me. So if you feel like you're getting to that point where you're obsessing over people, or I felt like I was like worshiping them. Like I wanted to know what they were up to. And I know that's part of their job. And as a YouTuber, you're sharing your life and you want people to follow you. And I was really getting sucked into that. It's one thing to watch these videos and learn something from it or be inspired, but I was starting to obsess over some of these people. And it also got to the point where I was starting to judge them. There were things that I was starting to judge them for, or maybe I didn't agree with them, and I don't typically like comment or say anything about that, but I found myself getting frustrated with certain people that I was following. I'm like, oh, they claim to be this, they claim to be that, but they're totally going against it. And maybe I can go into this more at a separate time, but I just wanted to include this, that it's important to be a little more picky about who you're following, who you're listening to, and who you're allowing to influence you. Because it's easy to get caught up in the world and in the world's views, and it can be a deadly trap. So be careful. And this is just a reminder to, like I said, just be more aware. Sorry, that got kind of deep for a moment there. And the people that I decided to unfollow or unsubscribe to, what they were portraying or getting across through their videos or their posts, it just was no longer aligning with my beliefs. And then I found myself judging them and or getting frustrated with them. So, and I was obsessing over what they posted. There were times I started comparing myself to them, which is such a yucky feeling. And it got to the point where they were no longer inspiring me. So I'm like, okay, I'm allowed to unsubscribe. So I did just that. And then when it comes to like personal level, people in your life, whether it be family, friends, especially on like Facebook, if I see people posting stuff and I'm like, who's that person? Or if I'm questioning like, have I talked to that person? Like, are we actually friends? A lot of times I'll unfriend them just because I do like to use Facebook as more of a way to connect with family and friends that maybe, especially now with COVID going on, just being able to share, events with people, share your life events, not everything, but I want that to be a safe place. So again, just being careful about who I'm friends with on there and all that. So, anyways, I just thought that would be important to share. Like, if you're questioning, or if there's someone you're constantly butting heads with, and you feel like you need to post, or you want to post like negative or nasty things, maybe you need to unfollow this person, maybe you need to unfriend them, unsubscribe, just to help yourself so that you aren't tempted to say rude and nasty things. I mean, it's one thing to stand up for what you believe in, but it's another thing to bash people, put people down, and say things that are horrible that you're going to later regret. There are some people I know like that, where they'll say some things that they'll say or post things that really just irk me, and I say, you know what? I don't need to follow you. I still love you. I'm going to pray for this person, but sometimes you just need to click that unfollow button or unsubscribe or unfriend. All right, you guys. So that's all for today's video. I really just wanted to make this um, mainly to inspire you, to entertain. In no way do you need to go and do these same things. I'm just here to share my ideas, and if you get something out of this, awesome. Like I said, I hope you were inspired, and feel free to stick around and see more videos like this and a variety of others. Thanks so much for watching. Take care, guys. I'll see you in my next one.